Okay, so I had to take a break. Well, one, good thing I hit the 30-minute mark when I stopped that last part. But two, I had to take a 2-hour break just to cook this meal that came from one of those online places. Because if I didn't, my aunt would never let me hear the end of it. Anyway, Sly and the group got captured. All three of them got captured. And we're left with Carmelita, who we can actually play as. That's weird.
But some of you ain't heard it rightly, cause your lingo.
I want to see what Carmelita can do anyway, real quick. And we gotta use Tennessee to rescue them. It's kind of random. Anyway, that food I cooked, it wasn't bad, but I mean, I feel like there could be better. Like, I want to put my own improvements on it. And they're like, oh, just follow the steps and it'll be good. And basically, if I followed the steps, it would have been like ultra spicy, which I did not want to. I did not want to like have the taste of anything super spicy, because I'm not good for spicy. Default gun, auto fire. What? It's still more or less the same. It's more or less the same as what I remember Carmelita back in the old days. Although, I'd rather we go into that third-person shooter. Wow. That is some range. Dude. Wow. Okay, so that's Carmelita, which we're probably going to end up switching to anyway. But yeah, we got to go rescue Sly and the gang using Tennessee. Because that was a trap. But who set up that trap anyway to actually capture Carmelita? And send her back in time. That's actually a lot. I mean, especially since they were more or less successful with the last job by stealing Ryoichi's canes, I should say, because he uses dual. Well, it also makes me wonder, I still have to wonder that question. Is there like a bunch of some guy that they go to forge their cane or whatever? Or do they just know how to do it themselves? I mean, it seems like everybody just has only the one. Also, you think Tennessee would be able to run across these rails, since he's mastered the art of sliding across them. I still can't believe they got caught like that. And didn't bother to fight back. I mean, come on, you had Murray. What use is Murray if he's not gonna, like, bust him out? Like, get him out of that kind of jam. Oh, wow.
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox?
You will call me Inspector Fox.
Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
Oh, okay. Was that little conversation to me suggests that every Cooper seems to get mixed up with a woman that's pretty much on the side of the law. That's what that suggests to me. But I still wonder, like I would think that like every single one of these Coopers had like their own gang,
Miss
like their own Bentley,
you
their own
forget how to
Murray.
use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance. I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. And I can press and hold the L1 button to focus my aim. Catch up with him. Kick his furry tail.
You got him on the run now, Carmelita!
Let me shoot the auto fire.
Don't
even
wait to give that ringtail a piece of my mind.
These barrels are full of TNT. You better blast them before we get blown to smithereens.
That's a better shot than Tennessee.
Watch! We got us a cattle call overhead!
Sly got me into this mess.
She's a much better shot than Tennessee.
How about less sweet talk and more action?
Let's see.
Tennessee, it looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
Okay, I'm starting to get used to seeing or hearing where lines don't match up with the dialogue too much. It's not a bad thing. It's just it's kind of annoying when I look at it. Because you'll hear characters say something completely different from what the text is. Oftentimes it's not a big deal, because it's still like what was meant to be said is still said. But then you have other games. You have other games that will.
Well, bring it on then, boys.
That was like what they say doesn't match up with the text at all, and it's horrible. Do I really need to shoot that? Yes. You got one shot off and you're celebrating.
Looks like some dopes are still looking for a fight. Could have done that in my sleep.
Okay, let's see here. Back to the boat.
Face it, you can't beat the Tennessee Kid.
Tennessee, this way!
Missy, beauty that can't be messed with. Looks like we got company in front, not the friendly kind. I'll keep the rats still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Al-Kupar, get out of my way!
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should focus on the mission, Tennessee. Steady, Tennessee!
Bingo! Now that's what I call straight shooting. Whew, those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important.
I'm like, okay, where do I jump to? I can't make that. Did I miss something? Yeah, I can't make that. I must have missed something. Maybe I didn't? Nope. Oh, okay. I'm just not looking. Look to the right, stupid. Oh.
You fellas are messing with the wrong outlaw.
God dang it.
This is almost as fun as a sack of gold nuggets. Sometimes these boys do get a mite irritating.
Come on, man, you can hit it.
Like shooting rats in a saddlebag. Get your boots on, gang! Tennessee's on the way!
Tennessee, this way!
Jeez.
You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
Really? It's a trap. Of course.
I hope you boys got a backup plan. Shucks, these balloons are not smart. Time's a wasted. Pick it up, Tennessee.
It's Cooper! Oh, nice of you to show up. Oh, yes, now I can give you Paradox a 2-for-1 deal.
Oh.
Could have done that in my sleep.
You idiots better start shooting straight. If those prisoners escape,
Shucks, these galoots are not smart. Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can explain everything.
Why, if it wasn't for this handsome and charming gentleman...
Oh no!
Aw, shucks. Handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
Oh man, yeah, we gotta get the van back.
Later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you.
Oh. Well, that was an enjoyable ride. How, it's like, how did Carmelita get here? Then you get the classic, it's a long story.
When I saw that arrogant little, that no good lying, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck.
Oh,
I should have blasted
Sky?
that smug look right off his face.
It's like,
I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I'd been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I'd never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it. The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solved that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The Fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. But I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. But that toad toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier. Not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh!
oh.
The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestors...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Now, boys, I know I've aired out my lungs at you all about this already, but some of you ain't heard it rightly, cause your lingo is still stale as mottled cornbread.
Jeez.
Shoot, the ways you talks now, it worth a plug nickel. Ah, it sticks in my craw. Ouch, like I swallowed a horny toad backwards. Oh, that must hurt. We're in what? The Old West now, people, huh? Look tough, look like cowboy. Yeah. We got appearances to keep
So
up.
now we know who our enemy
better
is.
inject a whole lot more color into your language. Pronto.
Oh. Well, we know who our enemy is now, and then we got to get Carmelita to buy the story that Sai is trying to save his future. Which, that won't happen for a while, obviously, because she is the angry girlfriend who was apparently hitting on Tennessee.
What do you take me for, huh? The chinchilla?
Anyway,
I have to do everything around
we'll
here,
come
huh?
back in
I think
another
the
part,
fight
and
is
Murray's
still
got a
go.
mission to do,
Baby
which is
brought
probably
you
to get
boys
the
what?
van back.
The croquet set.
And we'll probably have to probably gonna have to deal
Oh,
with
look, I know, there
Toothpick
ain't no lawn
and
to play on.
his
It's
super
not my
powered
fault,
form
right?
that apparently
I
seems to
deal
scare
enough to break
everybody.
up the old golf clubs, but this whole town
I'll see
is
you guys
one
next
big
time.
sand
Peace.
trap. But wait,